And we're back with home. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing just wonderfully. How are you? Just a little terrified out of my mind. Not really terrified, but a little freaked out. This is more than slightly disturbing. Okay, so let's actually go through here and find out what's on this side. Nothing over there. Nothing up my sleeve. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. I've got a gun and a knife. Don't nobody scare me. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked. And the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf, his notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? Magic, obviously. Totally not anything sinister. I'm not ready to leave this building yet. I'm not sure if I missed anything. I'm a little upset that I missed stuff earlier because I wasn't paying attention, because I'm dumb. The ancient ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and grime. Stacks of paper lay on the counter, faded remains of old schedules and reports. Among the papers were newer-looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside too. I guessed he could have been coming here, but why? What was he using this old train station for? Do you really want to know the answer to that question? Really? I don't. Because if you know too much, you get myrtleized. People who know stuff die. Haven't you ever watched a horror movie? The old train was ripped open and hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence was a dark stained piece of cloth. What? It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell, I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. Because I did it. It was all me. Clearly, I am a murderer. Crazy guy. The story condition of that place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. Wow. That's nice. Okay, creepy sounding door. Why do they all sound so creepy? Honestly. So there's that. And that. Through here is a dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Yes. A few crude strokes, I etched a simple design in the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. Okay. What's your name? Hank? Henry? What? The plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Did I use it? Yes. It held. That's not a good sound. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug in a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Yes. Tried to cover them with a bit more and closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. The girls weren't carrying IDs, so I couldn't determine their names. I only hoped that whoever had done this had done it quickly. I wondered now if they had a phone or something at their campsite. Maybe I could call for help? Did I cross back over to the other shore? Yeah, because there's nothing left to do over there. I'm not scared at all. It's a lie if anybody told you I was. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. And I take back my credit card? Yes. Pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I can find my driver's license too. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wonder if I could find my way around. Why would you want to? By the looks of it, the fire hadn't been extinguished, it had just died out over time. Olivia, Daphne? The inside of that tent was suffocating. Why the names, bro? Why? I already went in here, didn't I? That's the train station, right? No, not the train station. That's the creepy bathroom. Yeah. It's the outhouse he was talking about, huh? Yeah. Sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. Right. Okay, I know where that is now. See if I can actually remember where that is. Because otherwise there's going to be a lot of backtracking. Driver's license, where are you? Hiding from me because it doesn't like me because I'm a murderer. Clearly I am a murderer. Okay, I guess I'm leaving the woods now. Wait. Yeah, I'm leaving the woods now. Screw it. I don't care. 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 Over there. Phone, you just scare the crap out of me. Don't ever do that to me ever again. Ugh. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean, and where were the campers who had abandoned their site. Would I meet them too, though the path ahead of me was less dense? I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Let's go in here. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. The door was locked shut. There was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger, closed for repairs." There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected in the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. Okay. This seems like a smart thing to do. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys in line. Our old break table, a layer of dust and grime, only made seeing this sting more. Oh, poor baby. Suck it up, you're in a horror game. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yes. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Never a good thing. Power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yes. Panel seemed to be working again. Is that what that sound is? Rusty looking card slot on the side. Okay. Up more stairs. Yay. There really had better not be something behind me, I swear. Door had been hastily boarded up. How do you know it was hastily? This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Push the switch. Yes. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yes. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. That's because somebody used it to board up the wall door thing back there. Locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. I take the card. Yes. Slip the key card into my pocket. That's cool, bro. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? Yes. Yes, you did. And yes. Yes, you pushed the switch. Power panel still isn't working. Did I try it again? Yes. Yes. There you go. Made from the musty smell, I assumed no one had used this locker for a long time. Never assume things. It's always a bad idea to assume stuff, because when you assume stuff, you end up dying. Horror games don't put me on edge at all. I struck with the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily. After I had removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. Why? Why would you leave it? This was my locker. There in the factory, a sink of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looks like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol in his place. No, dude, you're an alcoholic. That's why you don't remember any of this. You were so drunk that you blacked out and killed everybody. Maybe. I don't know. Let me make sure I turned on... I actually turned on the switch. I didn't. Okay. Yes. Yes. There you go. Okay. Anything? Anything? Yes, here. Key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Do it! Yes. Beep. There was some kind of something, but I couldn't... No! Do not jump. I was shooting jump down that broken ladder before. Why did... No, there had to be another way. Let me go over and... Crap. Crap. Ouch. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Really? I wonder why. Oh man. Bottom of the ventilation hatch hung open. It was pretty high up. I wasn't sure if anyone could have got back up there. Man. That room at the top of the plant, the one with all the bottles, it was really getting to me. Maybe I was just distracted. Who went up there and used that room? To exit the factory, I didn't recognize where I was going. My head ached terribly and my leg hurt like hell, probably. Man, I missed it. I wanted to... Oh my god. I'm going to stop it here, because that irritated me. I'm probably going to play this game again to get all the secrets. So, yeah. I will see you guys in the next part. Until then, you have a wonderful day. And enjoy yourself.